Burn the cinders. Chaotic flame.
All right. SoundCloud.com/chaotic flame, YouTube.com/@nothing left to do but win. I'm here today doing something I usually don't do and have never done on this channel before, and that is play chess. I'm ranked at about 1,000 ELO, so I really don't know too much, and there's so many more people who are higher qualified to teach you these things, but everyone has an ELO rating, and I think we should just get straight into it. I'm going to pull the screen up now. Let's see. What's the best way to get this going? All right, here we go. All right, so the main idea here, and hopefully the audio is good. I'll check it in a second. The main idea here is that we are starting a position by playing d4, centralizing. I'm just going to play black's, normal best moves here. Your second objective is to come right out here to f4 with your bishop. Let's say black does, I don't know, e6. Our third goal here is to move up and defend both of these guys on this square. And this square provides some support. Let's say black plays the best move here, which would be c5, right? I would continue developing, and I would immediately get my knight to g3. Now, there's definitely going to be a better way. Hold on, let me turn the volume on there so you could hear it. There's definitely better ways and different ways to go through this. Once again, I am 1,000 ELO, so someone's going to be able to look at this video and call out a lot of mistakes at my current standing. So after that happens, let's say that I would go for getting my knight out, and let's say that black pulls their knight out. Right here, what I would do is go right here and push this pawn up to c3. And this probably could have been done a move earlier. And what this does is support this and stops this guy from coming right here. Just deters this guy totally. There's no way he's going to come over here, right? Even if he was planning to before, shuts that right out, right? So you got a nice little triangular structure here. And let's say that black goes with moving onto h5, attacking this guy right here. The best thing to do, and there's another situation too where the bishop comes out on this file and kind of stares you in the eye. One of the best things to do here would be to pull back to g3. Now what this does is if he takes this, you come right here, you recapture, and your rook has the h file, right? They don't really want that, right? So that's what I would do in that situation. Now, let's say that they play d5 and go here. What I would do is bring my bishop up now into d3 to complete the London system. But at this point, there's just different things you can do. The engine thinks that this would be the best move, and that's another viable move in the London. You can actually delay bringing your bishop over to d3 if there's no threats. And let's just continue on. And let's do black's best move here, taking on g3. Let's say that they take on g3, right? Now your H pawn, even though you're doubling pawns here, you now have a nice clean file, right? You got a nice open file. Let's say that black continues with a move like G6. Me personally, I would move this bishop here to D3, which would allow me to castle if needed. Even though I have the H file, I probably wouldn't castle, but if needed, this would be here. Now, this is almost the ideal, shape of the London. Of course, with them taking over here, giving us the open file, we don't always get this luxury, but then there's just various things you can do from here, of course, like, this knight, you could pin him to the king, right? You could just get a pin going over here. You're really looking for this right here too, but since we no longer have the bishop, things change here. Shout out to the viewership who's ever in there. If you want to play, let's play. So that was the Explorer. So pretty much I have the Explorer here. I'm going to actually play against a bot now, and I'm going to play against a couple different bots. So this bot right here is ELO 850, and we are going to attempt the London system that I just discussed against this bot right here. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Shout out to the viewership. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate the love. So once again, we are always starting out with D4, which is not the most popular opening, but it's one that I favor. The most popular opening, I believe, would be E4, but we are doing the London. So here we go. So right here, they have decided to move their pawn to F5. Remember, we're playing that London. We bring our bishop to F4. Now he's supporting this guy. Cool. That's cute. But we are going to continue our development. Hey, how you doing, Aunt Lisa? In the brr. So what we do here is we're going to bring our pawn up to E3, giving some support on both sides. Right. Now he moves his bishop here, staring you in the eye. Remember what I just said right here. You never want to just capture that bishop, because if he caps back, if he caps back here, let me clear that. You move your bishop here, he takes, his queen is all on your ass. And that's a straight check, immediate check. Immediate check, right? So you don't want that. The smartest thing to do here, like we just discussed, is to move that bishop back to G3. If he takes, we get an open file. He did not take, so now we're going to continue development. Once again, we are playing the London. We are going to bring our knight up to F3. All right, beware of this pressure. Beware of this pressure, right? So being that this can happen, we're probably going to look to jump up here in a second. But once again, we are continuing our development, and we want to get our king to safety. Even though this may seem counterintuitive here, in fact, this is what we're going to do. We're going to bring our knight over here. All right. We're going to continue our London development by bringing this bishop over here to D3. Now, this is tricky. I usually wouldn't castle here, because castling when these pawns are already pushing down is just bad news. So what we're going to do is get our horse up out of there, because I feel like the move to G4 is coming. So let's jump up. If he takes, he's not taking anything. He's not falling for anything. I don't know what's going on. This guy's not falling for it. All right. So now whenever you see, what is that? C5, I believe. C5, you immediately go for C3. Now, why would you go for C3? Putting this pawn right here gives you some protection right here. All right. So boom, let's do it. All right. He has taken. He has taken a piece. He has taken the knight. Now, that was a big mistake for him. And this is why we put our bishop back on G3 and we waited like a sniper. If he would have took my bishop, we would have had the open H file. But since he made that blunder of taking that horse, capturing here with the pawn would not be the smartest thing to do. I would block my bishop. So we're going to take with the bishop. And after we take with the bishop, we are now eyeing 2 pieces. Will we get a rook or a horse? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Boom. The king moves over here, which I feel like was a straight up blunder, but we are playing an 850 bot. Remember that. We are going to go ahead and take our dark squared bishop, and we are going to capture that rook. Now he is continuing pressure here. I highly doubt that I want to castle, right? And this is the point of the game where me as an 1000 ELO, I'm liable to make mistakes. Right now, I'm looking at this because going right here gives me some cool possible forks. If this queen moves over, I could take my bishop back out, get it to safety, aim right back at this horse. I could take the bishop, plant it right here. Now this horse can't move because if the horse moves, that queen is done. I think that's a good move. Let's suppress him. That queen has to move. Now I have an interesting thing I can do here. I can straight up take that horse, put him in check, and that forces the king to come up and recapture on the E7 square. I believe that that is a move I'm comfortable with doing, but I'm also looking at how none of my other pieces are really developed besides my light squared bishop, who is doing a good job at covering. I love when my bishops can, cover 4 different directions. My knight could possibly, come up here, like I said before, which is something we might do. But now that this queen is here that blocks that, we also have to be careful, pay attention to what our opponent is doing, even though this isn't really nothing. I think that the best move here would be to take my bishop, drop it right here. No, that's not smart. We're just going to take that knight. That's it. Check. All right. So I think we want to get our queen into play, but we have to be smart about how we do it. I'm looking at this right here so that we can put some pressure over here, also point over here and have a couple escape squares if needed. Only 1000 ELO, pardon me, guys, pardon me. But yeah, we're going to come over here. Even if he comes for the fork, we're still good. Now we want to protect ourselves from that fork. This might have been a blunder because he can come here and cause a potential fork. And if we take here, he just comes down, and I don't really like that. So what do we do here? Honestly, now we got to be careful. We got to be careful here. Got to be careful. Got to be careful. Let's get that knight into the game. All right, we knew this move was coming. So now after I move this, all right, we got ourselves in a little pickle here, ladies and gentlemen. So if this computer is smart, after I evacuate here, this pawn will come up here and we'll be aiming at one of these, and one of these guys probably has to go. That is a complete blunder on my behalf. I think my best bet here would be to get the knight out of the way, or do I just sack the knight, get the bishop out the way? Now let's get the knight out the way. Wow, that was his smartest move. He didn't take it. Once again, we are playing an 850 rated bot. This is an 850. Now, we do have a check over here. I'm just looking to see what good is that. We have to break through somewhere as well. Eventually, we have to break. This break might have to happen. But if this queen comes down here, we got that. We got that. Got to be careful. Got to be careful. Yo, shout out to the viewership, man. If you guys want to play or got any ideas, let me know. Holla at me. So if we come over here, what type of confusion could we cause? Just dancing around over here, right? Like, we got to connect our rooks. I think castling might be the wave. We might have to castle, but I'm also paying attention to what happens here. But my king is not as safe. Or we can queenside castle, and the queenside castle is pretty interesting. Well, let's just check the king. King backs up. Very interesting. Very interesting. I think we want to push up, cause some pressure here. But honestly, I'm forking myself. So if I don't mind, queen will get the safety. I'm waiting for that move. Oh, my goodness. What is going on here? All right, this might sound crazy, but we're going to... Which side do I castle to? We're going queenside castle, man. That was probably a huge mistake. Yeah. Oh, he hit me with that fuego. Blunder. First blunder online, people. It happens. Big blunder, gang. Um, yeah, we got to break somewhere. We have to break somewhere. I really want to sack this bishop. Something's telling me to sack this bishop. Get an open lane. Come over here and cause some problems. 1,000 rate. I'm only rated 1,000. Good people. I could come up here and bother this queen to move. But where does she move? Right here. Right here. Where does she move? If you see something, call it out, good people. If you see some interesting ideas, don't be afraid to call them out. All right. I really want to do that play. I really do. But I think there's a better play. All right. I'm just going to back off right here. All right. What's going on? What's going on? Now we have a little bit of pressure over here. But this horse is in the way. We're going to have to push some pawns up too. Mm-mm-mm. No way, no way, no way. Let's put some pressure on the queen. No way, no way. More pressure. Okay. Very interesting. Got to be careful over here. Got to be careful over here. Got to be careful over here. What was that about? Thank you. Like, I don't know. I guess that's the thing about like when you playing someone or something that is lower ranked. Like I guess the idea is that eventually somebody's going to make a mistake, and that was the mistake I kind of needed to kind of prosper through this game, honestly. So let's start kicking up. Let's not get too cocky though, right? Oh my god! Wow, that was a big old blunder. The blunder of all blunders. The blunder of all blunders. Let's not get too cocky though. We still got to win. We still have to win. You got to go. Ah, very smart. Wow. That was extremely smart. Oh, this is challenging, but we do have a check. So let's go for the check. Mm-hmm. Check. Okay. All right. I love moves like this. This is called a discover check, and I love moves like this. I'm gonna take my I'm gonna take my horse. I'm gonna swing it down here to D4. This is gonna check the king. He'll have to move since nobody could pop him. He'll probably do some silly move like I don't know, jump over here, and my knight is gonna take this. And even though I'll be recaptured, it's you want to simplify towards the end of the game for sure. So is there a better move though? If I go here and then let's get that piece off the board. Oh, computer is very, very interesting. Check. Check. All right, no major opportunities here, but we could do something very interesting here, honestly. Very interesting. All right, there's definitely like a faster way to accomplish this, but I'm only ranked 1,000. I ain't pardon me, and I kind of just screwed it up. But oh, how did I forget about this guy? Wow. Oh my God, pardon me, good people. Let me speed this up for y'all, man. That's cool. All right. I mean, like, okay. So he was ranked 850, right? So let's go for like an intermediate bot now, right? Or we could let's do a review. Let's do a review. There was one great move. There were two misses, four inaccuracies on my behalf here. I don't want to jump straight to the great move, but let's look at initial setup. So this is a book move. D4 is a book move. Very important to review your games afterwards too. Book move, the London system. It's telling me right here that maybe getting my knight up was a better play here. Once again, when you're playing the London and you are threatened by this dark square bishop right here, you back that thing up to G3. You do not take. I wouldn't take that guy. If you take him, he pops out queen all in your arse. All in your arse. All in your arse. All right. That queen will come over here and do a slam dance on your entire queen side while your queen is just locked up and can't really do too much but protect this guy. And this guy could only come out here. It's very, very slow. So you got to be careful. I would never take him personally. Now it's saying that that's their move, but you know, I don't know. All right, they're saying that this was a mistake here. Let's go to some of the better highlights. Right here. That was a mistake. Big mistake. And that's the thing about chess. You're capitalizing off your opponent's mistakes. Now, as far as the great move of the game, right there. I mean, of course, because he blundered the queen. Yes, that was a great move. I get it. Just playing chess. I'm pretty sure that there was a way faster way to do that, but you know, we got dub. So let's play another bot. All right, this time we're going to go for an intermediate bot. Rank 1000 as opposed to 850. This should be more challenging. There we go. We're going to play that London system. Yeah, meet me at the London. D4. Queen's pawn opening. They counter with D5. We're taking our bishop out to F4 as per usual. Uh-oh, we're getting gambity. Now, being that we're playing a bot, this is not an official game online. There's different things that you can do if you're really trying to better yourself and learn, right? So I think that there's a way to pop open to explore, if I'm not mistaken. But what we're just going to play it out, right? So even though I'm deathly afraid of them taking here, I'm going to continue what I'm doing. All right, checked already. Now, there's a couple ways you can handle this. You can lift this guy up here, but then she'll probably stay there. This guy's pinned, and you could get pressure later. Being that this is a natural development move within the London system, maybe I'll do that. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like I'm about to be taught a humbling lesson here, though, for sure. No. That's the move. Oh, no. No. Once again, we back up to D3, or do we take that? Take that. Because if we take that, what happens? We're doubled up. Oh, our queen file opens up and we can attack here immediately. They're going to have to scramble to protect that. I don't know. Was that the right move for them? Is that a thing? And if I back up, that's a lot of pressure right there. And I don't like that pressure. So here we go. Let's just do it. Let's get you out of here. All right. Now we want to continue our development and never forget what we're doing. We are playing the London. I'm pretty sure our knight is supposed to come out and play. Woo. Wow. Okay. Ugh. I got to learn how to defend against that. What just happened was wicked and totally scrambled whatever I thought I was going to do. I'm just calculating a few lines right here, and that was actually an incredible open. I'm going to have to go back and look at how to fight against that properly. That was actually pretty venomous. There's certain things I just can't do now, but what I really want to do is get my king to safety. Once again, I'm only ranked 1000 ELO. I'm just thinking out loud, and I want to get my king to safety immediately because I don't like that. See, and then this guy, oh my goodness. Okay, buddy. It's like you almost know that is coming, along with some other ideas. Hey, what's up? What's up? Sheeta, Bobita. Definitely want to get my king to safety, but I don't like what's going on here. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Even though if that takes that, it just puts me in a position to come here and start pushing up. But I don't like that. Black has way too much control. And even if I push up here, when this comes down, what happens to this guy? He has to like move around. So I think him moving around now is more ideal. But mm, all right, we might get obliterated this one. Okay. I was expecting something like that, but all right. I think I got enough strength now to push up here, though. Or do I want to prep it by coming here first, giving it some extra power? All right. But even if I go up now, and then we get it, yeah, we have a yeah. I don't like that. We got to prep that move first, and yeah, let's do that. All right. My 14-year-old whooped my behind last time we played. Hey, chess is a very very fun and thrilling game. Now right here, what you don't want to do is take with the rook. You take with the rook, queen is over here slam dancing all in that arse, right? So you gotta take with the queen, right? Even you take with the queen, and you gain this diagonal. Oh my god, my hands all shaking, and we get this diagonal here once we take with the queen. Whew, I got to learn how to defend against that opening. Whatever opening that was kind of sick. Yeah, it's all see. Look, it's all sorts of venom coming down the pike now. So now you got to be careful of this, which forks this, right? You don't want that. So right here, I believe in my heart, it's the perfect time to get my king safe. I just can't risk it. I can't risk it. We castle. All right. Oh, see, it's too much, yo. It's too much going on here. This horse is like Dr. Octopus right now, right? It's doing too much, man. It's doing the most. This horse is doing the most right now. And you got to be careful. This queen is sneaky. Because if this pops and then oh my goodness, I think our best bet is to move our queen up here, or do we move the bishop down here? Wait a minute. Oh my god, that horse is so annoying. That horse is so annoying, yeah. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. That is one annoying horse. Ooh. 1 second. Let me think about this one. Let me draw it out again. Let's just do the threats. Once again, we're playing the bot, so good time to practice, right? Let's point out all the threats, right? One heck of a horse, man. One heck of a horse. So let's play ball. Yeah. Not too mad at that. Not too mad at that. Not too mad at that. Not too mad at that at all. I'll take it, actually. I will take it. Oh, okay. A little too late on that. All right. I kind of want to get this. I want to get her out of here. Nah, we got to stay strong here. Wait a minute. What you doing? All right. We now have a pin bishop. Should we attack on black squares? Heck no. Nope. We got to strengthen him now. All right, he's castled. Oh, she has castled respectfully. Oh, we got to be careful though. Hmm. And this blocks the queen from getting over. I think that this is a solid move, protected by the rook. I think we take that. No diddy. Wait a minute. When you see a good move, look for a better move. Nah, that doesn't quite. Got to be careful leaving this back rank too. This is a nice little check. This wins us a rook, but then we'll be down a lot of material. Here we go. Checkmate. Woo! All right. So we started with d4. These are book moves. This was the last book move. So I deviated, bringing my bishop here. Like I said earlier, and I know I spoke about this earlier, bringing this guy up to h3 prepares you, even though you kind of want to sit on g3 in the London, it gives you that extra space to back up when you see pressure coming down. So one thing, when you're playing in London, you got to watch that king side pressure. You got to watch and respect it. It happens quickly. It happens quickly. What's my name? I go by Chaotic Flame. I go by Chaotic Flame. Let me take a sip. All right. So we're going to continue on reviewing the game we just played. So they castled here, which was excellent for them, protecting their king. Number one priority in chess: protect your king. And me, I was contemplating castling here or moving the horse here. If you guys remember, I decided to move the horse. They're saying that's still a good move, but it might be better to protect your king. The only reason I chose to do this because I just didn't see any threats. Right, I didn't see any threats as of yet. I don't know what my opponent is doing. Well, I do know what he's doing. When he prioritizes. Oh wow, there you go. I just learned something. Talking out loud. When your opponent prioritizes protecting their king and you're playing a London, You might want to prioritize your natural development. I am from India. Wow, that's amazing. I know the Olympiad is happening right now. Let me put some of these on the screen. Hey, shout out to Parth Chatain. Hey, what's your ELO, brother? What is your ELO, my good sir? I believe I'm 1100 pushing 1200. But I remember at one point in time on one app, the highest I was ever rated was around 1600. But that was a totally different app. And I think that they used a different rating system. Anywho, back to the game. This was our opponent's first mistake when he challenged the light square bishop and dropped here. Now, they're saying that they should have pushed and put some pressure on d4, which is our first move. What I did was jump up here to put pressure here, because if he would have took, I would have took, he would have took back with knight, I would have took back with knight, and my pieces would be further developed while his were a little stagnant. I am from America. I am from New Jersey. 1v1s. I mean, yeah, sure, eventually, man. But I'm just here. I have a certain thing in play here, but and I have a few games that I'm gonna go through too that I already have currently going. But yeah, man, I don't mind playing 1v1, bro. I usually do the 1 day games for now. Maybe after stream we could do like a 10-minute or something. All right, because yeah. Anyway, we're gonna proceed here. So right here, they're saying that I should have taken that bishop. He retreats. They're saying that this was an inaccuracy on my behalf. They're saying that they took advantage of the inaccuracy, but going over here to the H file to H5 was a little better to attack this guy, even though he's still putting pressure on him here. What we did was we backed our bishop up to G3. Like I said, when you play in the London, get that bishop on G3. You better get that bishop on G3. Get that bishop on G3. How should I contact you? You're on YouTube. If you subscribe or send me a message, or here, I'm going to type it in the chat. My Instagram. All right. Or if you're on chess.com, my name is The Grime Lord, and I'll show you on the bottom. 1 second. If you can see the bottom of the screen. 1 second. Let me take this off. The Grime Lord. And it's a picture of a fork. So yeah, if you ever want to play, man, shoot me an invite there. We'll chop it up. Maybe you could teach me a little something. We're going to proceed. So right here, the bishop backing up into the corner was a blunder. It's just a wasted move. There's no progression. There's no development. Nothing is really happening with this. Nothing was even threatening it. But once again, we are playing a bot rated 1100, and it's simulating some of the things that happen as you transition into the mid game with players around our rating. Mistakes happen. Me personally, I make mistakes as well, but I've been playing the London for a very long time, and the London is definitely one of the first, and I'll put it up on the screen. There's my contact information. If you want to reach me on Instagram, reach out at Snoop Said It in 94. All right. Also, if you want to reach out to me on chess.com, you can see the bottom of the screen, The Grime Lord. They're saying that their best move would have been to move their knight over to b4. I backed up. Why did I back up here? Let me think. What was the purpose of me backing up here when I should have castled? Why did I back up here? What was I fearing? I don't know. I'm going to have to go back to that. I don't want to get too stagnant here. More inaccuracies. Once again, I castle here, protecting my king, and I did it very, very late. Not very late, but you want to do it within the first 10 moves. I did it on the 11th move. You want to get your king safe. The same way that Black prioritized getting their king safe, get your king safe. Now, you rarely want to push your pawns this early in the game. If they're on the castle side, you want those to sit there and keep your king in a nice, safe environment. Right here, I'm pushing, completing this structure that we usually have in the London. Usually my horse is sitting right there, and I usually have my bishop here. But since the bishop was threatened, we fall back to our favorite G3. But now that we've castled in our London setup, it's imperative that eventually we move to H3. We got to get up to H3. We have to, because when this guy comes down, you don't want to be trapped. You don't want to be stuck. You want to be able to dip back into the corner and then provide some protection up here. So That was a complete blunder. I took advantage of said blunder. Proceeding, proceeding, proceeding. Right? They're saying that they should have took. We take. They open. We go in with our queen. They're saying that the rook should have came and protected, which I agree. You should have. Yeah, I knew it was time to break. So that's something I've been practicing in chess, learning when to break pawn structure. Continuing natural development. Now they're saying that that was an inaccuracy. Yeah, you just move your queen to go on an attack by herself, and we're protected. Like, we're protected over here, right? This guy's protecting that guy, who's protecting that guy. These guys are protecting each other. This is the only thing you could come down here and obtain. And it's just going to take too long. After you go here, I'll be done already figured out how to conquer her. I got this right here. Boop, check. 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 Mate. So that's how the checkmate occurred. I'm pretty sure that there was a way faster way. Hey, shout out to the viewership. I'm pretty sure that there was a faster way. Once again, I'm only ranked around 1,000 ELO. I feel like this was a nice bot to go against. Sven, me and Sven have had so many wars, a myriad of wars. And now let's increase the difficulty on another bot. Why not? So after Sven, once again, we're going to go to the intermediates. All right, we got Emir. We're going to play Emir. This guy is tricky. We're probably about to see my first big mistake here. Let's go. D4. F4. Already, us London players, we despise the king side push, man. We really do. I almost want to respond with that. I really do. But we have to protect the center. And we can't let what they're doing this early dictate what we're doing. For all we know, he could just be prioritized in his castle. I don't know if a trap is coming, but we are going to do our thing. All right, right there. That is called a fianchetto, I believe. They just fianchetto the bishop, trying to take control of here, also protecting these two. Pretty sure a castle will be coming soon. This is someone prioritizing their castle. Now here I have the opportunity to come here, as we are playing our London system. These are the next 3 moves I achieved to accomplish, and the order that they're done is very important and imperative to, a success here. I don't want this happening too early, personally, but we're going to bring our knight up. They castled. Their king is now safe. I want to prioritize my king's safety as well. Light squared bishop to d3. Now he has he's cracked open his C file now. Got to watch out for ideas like this. Oh, that's not an idea, but you gotta watch out for this type of pressure, right? You have to, look out for these things, and they take time. You know what I'm saying? Once again, we are playing the London system. I'm only ranked 1,000 ELO, good people. I'm just thinking out loud in hopes of becoming a better chess player. Right now, I'm thinking about taking my knight and moving him on to B2. Moving this knight on to B2 would stop an early check here, which would just give them tempo. So let's do that. And also protect here, threaten here. All right, so they just took center. Now, what the heck was that about? What was that about? Was that a blunder? Okay. I'm going back. Yeah, because I don't want to be forced into some shenanigans. Or do I prioritize the safety of my king? Right? So we just took advantage of a blunder. Now let's stick to the principles. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it was coming, right? So sometimes it's good to know that a move is coming, and now I can just back off. If I would have backed off before, never mind. Let's get back to safety. Continuing with our normal setup here. Now I kind of want to come up here because they're not really defending this square except for with one piece. I think it's a good time for my knight to get annoying now that I have castle. But there's also one last piece, this right here. We have to connect this to strengthen this. We really want to strengthen. And this is where we're attacking, right? This is where we're attacking with this system, right? Just so you get an idea. This is the London. We could push up. We could push up here. But yeah, click, 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 click. So let's strengthen that. All right. Got to beware here. This B2 square is always going to be your weakest square in the London. Now, there's a couple of things we can do here. If I didn't move my knight in the beginning, there's a real tricky queen trap with A3 or C3, depending on the scenario. There's a real tricky trap where she'll go for this, and then you'll be able to pop your knight up here. Well, yeah, we'll get into that another time, blah, 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 blah. So how are we going to do this? Are we going to jump up twice? Are we going to jump up once? Are we going to slide this over here? Or maybe we will bring our queen up, because this sticks to one of the principles of chess. You want to connect your rooks and you want to, move all your pieces in the opening. I'm just echoing a sentiment I was echoing a long time ago. This queen moving here would provide support here and also provide support on this diagonal, in which this is where the king is. So here we go. Okay. We are going to back up, or are we going to attack up? We can bow, 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 bow. Yeah, we are very strong on that piece right there. You just have to make a decision on which you're going to capture with. Do I capture that with knight? Do we capture this with pawn? What do you guys think? Hey, shout out to the viewership. Hey, we got some viewers in here. Hey, this is my first chess stream on Rank 1000 ELO playing the London system. Right now, what I'm going to do is I really just want to back him up over here onto G3. But if he takes here, okay, yeah, you just want to back up. Oh, who blunders a piece in the London? I see. Boy, was that a blunder. Boy, was that a blunder. Straight up blunder, guys. Ugh. That was nasty. That was nasty work. We are now negative, playing from a negative position now. Will we quit or will we fight? Oh, that was a misclick. Oh, man. No, sir. That was strange. Very strange. That was very strange. Also probably would have taken with pawn. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was big blunder, baby. That was big blunder, man. Tony Proctor, we should definitely get on the highways and byways, man. Let's get on the airways and play some chess, Woody. If I come up here, he takes here, I take there, we got that. I want to get that queen out the way. This bishop is hanging. No, I ain't played chess in years. Chess in years, probably. I should. Shout out to Tony Proctor. Shout out to Tony Proctor. Yeah, we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight on. It's the only way you get better. So now he's offering the queen trade. I am not comfortable. I'm not comfortable with the queen trade. I am not comfortable with the queen trade right now. Not at all. Not at all. Not involved. Not at all. Not involved. Where were we at over here? Oh my goodness, man. 1,000 ELO, man. It's going to pressure. Yeah, yo. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. You could come. Yeah. I do not like that. Got to look out for these ideas too. Got to look out for these ideas. It's the only way you get better, people. Yeah, that couldn't have been like. Yo, this does not feel like I'm up to. For some reason, this does not feel like I'm up to. Yeah, Queen is definitely in danger for sure. This does not feel like I'm up to. I got to get rid of this guy right here. I really want to. Uh, I think that the best thing for me to do now is to take my bishop and centralize him on a safe square, but there isn't like no real safe joint. Gotta pay attention to this. I want to get him right here, but this happens. But if that happens, I could. That's trash. He's hanging now. So maybe we'll put some pressure on that guy on the back rank. All right. Also, mentally, I have to remember he only has a light squared bishop, right? I should be very, very safe and very, very tactical when it comes to the darker squares, right? Oh, got to look out for this too, man. This is deadly right here, bro. Ooh, wee, ba-ba-da-da-da-dum-bum-bow. This stops this. Ooh. Damn, bro. Yo, you gotta watch these dudes out here nowadays. What's up, champion? Put some pressure on that queen. All right. Put some pressure on that bishop. Hmm. If I do it like this, he has nothing over here. If I do it like this, he's like confided to. Hmm. All right. Just give me a deal. I'm only ranked 1,000. I'm just trying to figure this thing out. Just trying to figure this thing out. Hold up. I want to put some pressure on this guy while developing. I just got to figure out who to lift. Got to pay attention to this. Also, oh, that just solved it. Let's try like this. You know what? I ain't even mad at that. Hmm. What do you have? What do I have? Can't do that. Dang, I really just want to get this bishop out of here, y'all. Only +2 right now. Only +2. Give me 1 second. I'm just computing a few lines. This probably looks real simple to somebody. Somebody out there's probably like, duh, you just take the thingy and put it on the thingy. I'm good with a queen trade here. Nah, no, 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 no. No, we're not. This bishop is a problem, yeah. I really want to take that, yeah. You have no idea. I really want to take this guy out, y'all. I've been thinking about this shit for like 5 minutes, y'all, man. What y'all think, chat? Chat, I need your powers. I really want to take this bishop off. I take this bishop right here, and he comes over here with it. It just leaves this flank a little open. Then I would have to take my other. But then that's not as strong, yo. It's not as strong. I need that rook, man. I need him. Maybe we could take some squares away from him, though. I also don't want to get pinned. I got to look out for me getting pinned. I will gladly trade that bishop, though. What you got? Oh, that's a blunder. Big blunder. Damn, big blunder. Oh, no, it's not. It's not a blunder. It's not a blunder. We didn't blunder that. We didn't blunder that because if he comes down here, then I'm just going to smash him up. All right. Okay. Think queen gots to go. The queen gots to go. I don't mind a queen trade here. I would offer the queen trade. Yes, I would gladly offer this queen trade, boy. Oh, he got to. He got to. You better take that queen. You have to take the queen. Yeah, now what we're going to do is capture towards the center. We're not going to capture with the rook. We are going to capture towards the center. Mm. End game. End game. End game. End game. End game. So if I take that and he takes that, then it gets ugly. It gets super ugly. And right now we have some sort of control over this thing. We got some sort of control over this thing right now. Oh, fuck it. Let's go. Let's go. Interesting. How could I be so foolish? How could I be so foolish? Oh my God, that stung. Oh, that stung. That stung, y'all. Oh, that stung. No? What? He didn't take the trade? Isn't that a mistake? That's a mistake, my man. That's a mistake, my man. Yeah, that's a mistake, cuz. Yo, we made it to end game successfully, y'all. That was thrilling. I'm sorry. I'm only ranked 1,000. I know y'all probably seen me do a puzzle rush. Yeah, I don't mind doing puzzle rush. I don't mind doing puzzle rush. Shout out to the viewership. Shout out to y'all. This was extremely thrilling, but it's not over yet. It's not over yet. And we're going to do it the greedy way. do it the greedy way? Woo-hoo, let's go. Yo, I don't know why the stream is lagging, yo. I don't know why, but I appreciate you, yo. I appreciate y'all. I have no idea the stream is lagging, but that was thrilling. Pardon me, pardon me, pardon me. All right, all right, all right. Let's hit that game review. Let's hit that game review. Oh, one miss, one mistake, 6 inaccuracies. 6 inaccuracies. We got to do better, people. Wow. Emir is tricky, y'all. Emir is tricky. Once again, we are playing in London. Shout out to the viewership. Y'all are showing up. I don't know. Part stream lagging. If y'all want to see a puzzle rush, I don't mind doing a puzzle rush. I actually love doing a puzzle rush. Hey, my man, 100 grand. What's up? I just taught, shout out to Red Hat YouTube. I taught him yesterday taught my son how to play chess yesterday. We was going over a couple things, the Carol Khan, but that's for another video, right? Shout out to the viewership. Shout out to the viewership. Appreciate y'all. But let's go through some of the key points. All right. So right here, it's saying I should have taken with knight. Well, we took with bishop. And we were very confused about that move, but it was just a blunder, obviously. There was no tech. All right. Right here. All right, guys, you see this? This is like your typical London setup right here. This is what you're trying to achieve when you're playing the London. This right here. Any one of my peers that has played me in chess, you have 100% seen this structure. This right here is the London system. And if you look at the white pieces, we're going to illustrate what we are attacking. There's a couple different ways to make it to this system, right? But this is the London, baby. And if you are new to chess, this system right here is very, very easy to learn. And maybe next stream we'll go into how to, defeat the London. But we're going to keep going. Right here, saying that was an inaccuracy. This right here was my blunder. This right here was my blunder, and I felt like we were playing from a negative position ever since this point right here. Had to do it though. That's how you recover. All right, we start pushing. So this right here was a good thing to do. Good to know for future notice. But we also want to work on A4. I don't play A4, but I got to look into A4. Okay. So me being ranked 1000 ELO, there's certain things that I'm not seeing. Like right here, me pushing this pawn up to A4 would have got her up out of there. Would have got her out of there immediately. She would have just had to leave, right? She got to go. But they pushed the pressure. They applied the pressure. So let's keep going. All right, so we moved up and we played A3, just, further providing defense here, right? And we are just threatened by her presence. All right, they initiate with the take over here on the B4, A5 to B4. We took back. Now, usually you want to, take towards the center, but in this case, we would have given them a nasty, nasty play on us. You got to watch out in the London. You got to watch out. You got to be careful. Can't just do stuff. All right, over here they're saying that they should have, pressed with the knight. Right? They're saying that this is all right. This is one of the moves I wanted to see. I wasn't sure if this was a good move. I seen a safe square on black side to plant my bishop, being that the pawn was past this rank. And I knew that for him to deal with him, he would have to either reroute his horse, push a rook around, or threaten with a bishop trade. So I felt like this was a good square to go on. And we're also targeting the rook dim. So he has to move that rook. And I feel like he moved the rook to the right place because after he moves the horse, he'll now be attacking me. Got to pay attention to these things. We back up to put pressure on her because we are not comfortable with her presence. So we took our light squared bishop off of e4 and moved our light squared bishop onto d3 to threaten b5. Queen forced to move. Now this right here, at this point of the game, you have a choice to make. Now, I was already up 2. I could have went with the queen trade, but, we're streaming, right? We weren't going to accept this queen trade. We're not going to accept that. We take there, they take here, right? Now, even though their rook would have been like stuck over here in a corner or whatnot, I just didn't feel comfortable doing that. I moved my queen to stay protecting this square because they are threatening some wicked stuff here. I was very, very concerned. Very concerned. All right. Controlling a file. Putting pressure on the queen, letting her know she is not welcome here. Queen moves back. They're saying that this was an inaccuracy. Now, what I wanted to do was I really needed this bishop to go, or I needed this horse to go. So right here, even though I did not do the queen trade, I wanted to simplify the position. That's how I was thinking. All right, let me simplify this position now. I'm going to put my bishop here because if he doesn't take, I'm just going to be threatening this rook here, along with this coming later, right? I could have saved that, I'm guessing now. But we were protected, right? We don't just do stuff. We protect ourselves at all times. Takes. They're saying I should have took with pawn. They take back. I take. Could have did that better. 1,000 ELO. Pardon me. Threatening that bishop, not letting the bishop be comfortable. Moving my queen up to protect, defend, and threaten. Right? Queen is protecting, defending, and threatening. Moving up here was their best bet. There's some just nasty play coming later, right? We move here. We're offering the bishop trade because that bishop was just too strong. The bishop was too strong, in my opinion. We just going to offer the trade at this point. They took the bait. After they took the bait, we took with the queen. Now, they're saying that that was a straight up blunder or a miss. And they're saying that what I should have did was proceeded up. I'm trying to think what happens if takes. Oh, and then queen takes. And I ain't even going to act like I see it because I was very confused at this point in the position. I didn't know what to do. I offered the queen trade. Wow, I'm just now seeing it. How did I not see C6? I didn't see C6. I spent all that time over here and I didn't see C6. That's why you go back and review your matches. So you could tell I didn't know what to do. And according to this little eval bar over here, I definitely was fumbling at the end. But I got the queen trade and I took back into the center and I regained this structure that we have here, a natural structure. Right now, we thought on this move, and then we realized we're up. Our position is pretty cool. We're going to cap, defend, playing for endgame. I know to get my horse moving, but they're saying I should have attacked here, but I knew that that would only lead to. Oh nah, I definitely should have attacked here because he couldn't have defended it. Wow. And I was so devastated at this point. I didn't know what to do. That was a mistake. and them not taking the trade here, big error in the end game. I'll take that. And being that my king is already out and about, and you have not too much going on here, and I have these two guys, we want to start marching. My king is active. We're active. Then we go into an end game. Beautiful. There we go. Now, what else do I have here already set up? Already set up. 1 second. All right. These are some games that I have played already utilizing the London. And this was a game I did like 2 days ago. And let's go analyze this game. All right. So once again, we are talking about the London here. I start out with D4. Let's do the review actually, because there was some venom in this. 5 great moves in this one, right? We also have 3 misses, 4 mistakes. I average about 7 mess ups, man. But rank 1000 ELO, looking to get better, thinking out loud, and I love constructive criticism and feedback for anyone out there. But I started with D4, once again playing the London system, right? Basic stuff. F4, you guys been watching the stream, you know what we do here, right? E3 to protect, right? These are book moves. Okay, our first cap. We take back with the queen. All right, now they're doing like, what is that? Remember the queen's gambit? That occurs on this square. They're saying I should have took, but I didn't like this idea too early, right? And I just wanted to strengthen. And once again, we're doing a London system. Notice there's a pattern here, right? We always get our pyramid here. Not always, but, ideally, unless someone's countering us specifically, we always have this, right? Usually we have a bishop here, but they sack the bishop, right? But the queen can still replicate that. This is pretty much the squares we are attacking, threatening, and protecting in the London system, right? All right. We carry on. Now, we have the choice to make here as our queen is being threatened by a pawn that is being protected by another item. So we have no choice but to evacuate. Now, it's saying I should have evacuated here, which I learned pretty much last game. C2 is a very good square for your queen to, drift off to. So now, once again, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on. What do y'all think I did here? They put the bishop, and we play in the London, and the dark square bishop comes face to face with the other dark square bishop. What is my next move? G3. The next move is G3. Never forget that. G3. All right. We got castles. And now we are pushing up. And I learned this after reviewing my games. When I get to that point where I'm really not sure what to do, I can castle, but I see opportunity. I have my London structure. Mind you, this is relative to if you're playing this system, the London system. If you're playing a different system, it's different rules, different counterplay. It's totally different, right? But right here, we've achieved pretty much our desired positioning. And we've already got our bishop here on G3. What do we do next? We push up. I learned this after reviewing. We are able to push up here, right? They take the bishop on G3. Now, what does that do? And why do we go on G3? Because after we take, we get the H file. Come on now. We'll take the H file. Maybe we'll end up castling queenside later. But we have the H file now, ladies and gentlemen. And it's no telling what sort of nasty, venomous stuff is going to occur over here. You open up the H file, kingside. Wouldn't do that. Wouldn't do that. That's not a good trade for you. All right, if you're black and playing against the London, I wouldn't recommend doing that. So there we go. He brings his horse down now. horse is making all kind of threats and what have you. We castle queenside and we get away from the shenanigans. At 1,000 ELO, speaking for myself, it's very, very difficult for me to calculate what that horse is going to do. Extremely difficult, actually. So now this is what's going on. And I move over because I'm looking at stuff like this, right? And they're saying that is a straight up miss. They're saying that I should have just went straight up, got busy. Oh. But this is the thing, right? It's good to know that, but we're not robots. At 1,000 ELO, I can't calculate 10 moves into the future. I just can't. I just can't, right? All right, so we got here. They start pressing us. King side, queen side. We take center. Computer doesn't know why I did it. They're saying that my knight should have went up here. And pay attention. There's some recurring themes here. But this was bad because of this, right? Even though we're protected here and here, he has, knights that can now control the center of the board. They take. That was a blunder. Should have took with the other one. Because after this, we still got this. Now you have to move this guy and you lose a tempo, right? You lose a tempo or a tempi or whatever they call it. You lose a tempo because now you got to jump back. And that was the best thing you could have done, right? But we have this. We still got this going on. Got to watch out for that. After that, I jump up here because my goal is to protect this guy. And I know that something like this can happen where he jumps up. But, I'm thinking I got this covered, right? We got this and this. That right there was a mistake as per the computer. Now, this was a miss as per the computer. They're saying I should have took the en passant. They're saying I should have took the en passant. Queen moves up to A6, which was another misstep. I move my queen up, thinking I'm doing something here. I must have forgot about that. Then I'm also looking here, here, and here. So that was my goal for making that move. I'm thinking if this guy doesn't see what's happening, I can capture this, check you over here while looking at this guy. If you protect with the rook, I'll go in and take this rook and you're still in check. If you protect with the horse, I'll move up or something, right? So anyway, he does what the computer thinks is a mistake. We check. We check. Of course, because this guy was hanging. You should have moved him here. Now, this is a human player. This was a human that I was playing on the 19th, right? And next time I'll learn how to, black people's names out. Shout out to Lexpat. This is one of the funnest games I had. Then we come to this position here, right? And I'm feeling very stuck, claustrophobic. I feel like I'm kind of winning here, but I just don't know what to really do. He backs into a corner, even though he should have jumped up here and, controlled this, because now this rank is kind of open. I jump up here and I'm looking to threaten this guy, but this just debunks all of that. But my opponent's next move, take the rook. Pretty sure I followed up. I could not follow up. That was a mistake. They're saying that this was a great move. Why is this a great move? What is he doing here? Targeting, 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 protecting. Another inaccuracy on my behalf. Pardon me, 1,000 rank ELO. They say an F3 right here would have been their best move. I move my horse up here, anticipating something similar to this and me recapturing. Also threatening to attack him on the next run. He moves his queen over here, and I know he's targeting this guy here. He's targeting this guy here. He forgot about Dre, right? So then I target A7. Boom. Sniper. He takes. Now, when this happens, I realize this is weak. It's not strong. This guy's just hanging on by a thread. And if he comes out, that's a made him. I move my horse up, trying to lure this guy away. And my opponent, for some reason, comes up. Check him. Protect him. Check. Right here, looking for a discovery opportunity. Opponent comes down here. Now, opponent has some stuff they could do too. Well, nah, not really. I throw my horse down. Made him. All starting from the London system. Now, once again. This is pretty much at the beginning of our London, and we're looking to go here next. So, yeah, that was cool. So now what I'm going to do is switch the tab to some games that I have going on literally right now. So these are some games that I have right now, and I'm going to run through a couple of these, and that'll be it. All right, so I am playing with the black pieces here. We have this, threatening him. But what we want to do is make sure we get one of these pawns back with us. But yeah, we got to take this guy out, or we take this guy out in the center and give my queen more squares to deal with, as she's probably coming over. Yeah, let's just take you. And then we'll be protecting you and threatening some nasty stuff over here. Well, let's look for any checks. I don't see any potential checks. You're protecting him. Could take here if I wanted to. Could walk past you, but you'll probably come down here anyway. I'll probably pop. All right, let's just do whatever. What's the quickest way to get him on this one? I'll take another queen. Nah, that's sorry, man. Let's go for the check. All right, these are games that I'm currently in these games. Gotta watch this guy. Let's see how I got here. All right, this is the Hippo system I'm playing in this one, which I do not have enough knowledge on to to say that I could teach anyone anything about. But we'll definitely be going over the Hippo system here. I got to look out for this knight right here attacking him. Looking fresh, my man, Mr. Insert. Hey, what's up? I got my 80s. I got my 80s on. Let me take this off like this. Let me show y'all what's going on here. Got my 80s gear on here. Let me see. Let me show y'all what's going on. Yeah. Take hits from the 80s and make it. Nah, we can't even do that, can we? Oh man, don't cancel your boy. Please don't cancel your boy. I'm gonna have to get used to it. All right. All right, so let's keep it going here. All right, what is something I can do here? All right, got a pawn hanging here. and I have to pay attention. I don't want to do this and then block my guy off here. So we're going to do this here, but this allows this to happen. And then we got to look out for stuff like this. Yeah, let's look at what the opponent can do, right? I really want to protect this guy, but I think that if I go here, I feel like this is coming, but then we'll just X him out though. All right. But yeah, we got to protect young Melvin. All right. Once again, these are games that I'm really in. Insert name. Yeah, I got the 80s swag on right now, man. It's the 80s, man. We taking it back to the 80s. You heard? All right. Let's see how we got here. Playing at London. All right. So now we have an excellent opportunity here, and this is why I love playing the London. Once your knight is over here and you've established yourself, this move right here is so deadly because now he's threatening him. But what we have is this: we can take our knight on to G6, and he will be targeting this bishop here on E7, and he will also be targeting this rook on H8. And there's nothing he can do about it because he's also protected by this guy, right? So we go here and we'll attack here and attack here, right? And we'll be protected by this guy, who's protected by this guy, who's protected by this guy, who's also protecting that guy, right? And we got this guy protecting this guy, protecting this guy, protecting this guy, protecting this guy. Don't forget this guy is also protecting this guy as well. He's also pointing at a few other squares. This is why it's so important to get those knights into the center of the board and these closed up little rinky-dink positions. This has to be the best move right here. Appreciate you, appreciate you, appreciate you. All right, now what do we have here? All right. Oh, this is nasty work. This is nasty work. This is nasty work. These positions, you never really feel like you're winning, man. We're going to need the castle, though. Yeah, we got to do that. And then if this happens, we just stomp him out here. But then this happens. Wait a minute. I think he's setting me up. I think I'm being set up here. Because if I castle, hold up, can I do an explore joint? Is that cheating? Yeah, this is a real game. I'm not going to do that. I got to connect the rooks though, honestly. All right, right here, this is our Hippo structure. And I guess we can get into the Hippo for a little bit before I get up out of here, but we approaching the 2-hour mark. Right now, some of the threats that I see coming are this square right here. This square right here. Yeah, I see that coming. So to complete the Hippo setup, we're just going to do that. All right, this is another game where we are playing that Hippo setup, and got to look out for these dudes. They're sneaky, so you always want to get up here, right? But we still have to proceed with our yeah, exactly. Oh my goodness. Hey, shout out to Mr. Insert Name. Yeah, this is an anti-chess opening. Yo, man, we're gonna have to get you up here, man. This is definitely an anti-chess opening. Honestly, it absolutely is. It is, man. Engines actually struggle with this opening, and that's what kind of led me to it. Was like, wow, this is if I can figure this out, I can deter people who might be utilizing engines. But neither here nor there. Whoa, 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 buddy. Ooh. Ah, yeah, we are castling here. We are castling here. I don't see nothing but a castle here. Oh yeah, we're absolutely castling. Yeah. What? Oh, we did castle. Oh, and he threw that there already. Ooh wee. Now, if you come here, you're screwed, right? Because if you move here, this horse comes right here, and then you're done. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful, and that square has to be guarded. But even if you come over here to guard that square, yeah, yeah. Could castle right here immediately. Honestly, could castle here immediately, but we have not developed anything on the other side, and we are doing a hippo setup here. So while I can throw that there, and I'll show you guys the hippo setup shortly. We're just running through some matches I have going on right now in real time. All right, so why'd you push up there, buddy? Why would you do that? Oh, okay. Is that a freebie? Right? That looks free, don't it? Doesn't that look free? Is there some sort of trap? Because after I take that, no, I don't see nothing else he could do. Oh, whoa. Nah. No, 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 no. That is malarkey. You don't do that. So I would be trading a pawn for a rook if I did that. How did we get here? How did we get here? Oh, I took that silly horse, didn't I? I'll never do that again. Wow, that's terrible, yo. I don't see me even winning this game. This is a straight up losing position, yo, in my opinion. But we're going to continue our pattern because we are playing the hippo. What do I take? What, queen or bishop here? Oh, bishop. Well, if we take with queen, then when this happens, you come here, but then you got goofy. You got this goofy move right here. That's what I'm worried about. I'm gonna do the bishop to be safe. Yeah, that's goofy. That totally destroys my natural development. I might have to take with the queen, yo. I might have to take that with the queen. Totally obliterates the natural development I wanted to do. Boy, that sucks, man. All of that for a night too, huh? Wow, I don't know why I'm playing the hippo so much in these games, yo. I really wanted to just focus on the London. So we'll get back to one more London match actually after this. I think that the best thing for me to do here now is to castle. Right? I would think so, unless I just start pushing. I could push here, push here, push here, push here, and then push here. And we could push. Yeah, because if we push, you have to make a decision. Oh yeah, I like that. I'll do it. All right. What do we do here? Can't go here because we got him here. This is the part of playing the hippo that I always get like kind of stuck at, where I just don't know what to do next. So you know, I guess castling or moving my queen up off the back rank would be ideal here. But I always get confused at what to do here when playing the hippo. Hey, let me see. If you want to fianchetto with the bishop, then taken with the queen, it is. Yeah, on that last game, yeah, you're right. But I was thinking me taking with the queen and then him applying pressure and then that knight coming down and putting me in a situation where I got my queen fluttering all around the place. So I will go back and evaluate that though. Also, there's some ideas here where we push here, but then we open up this whole side. So I'm just going to castle to be safe here. All right, what happened here? All right, all right. Gotta watch that. We could get the safety. We could come here, which threatens him. But if he takes, then my king has to take. I have to get my king to safety here, honestly. I see something not nasty, but I see a problem. We're going to castle. All right, what do we got going on here? Mm. The thing with the Hippo opening is that you're going to get practically forced into a game where you kind of just have to know what to do. Yes, and my knowledge is nowhere near as advanced with the Hippo as it is with the London system. You know, I pretty much only really truly studied the London system as far as chess is concerned. I'm looking into the Caro Khan and the Hippo system. What I like about the Hippo system is that I feel like when people are using engines and stuff like that, it really just locks people up, yo. This means they're the anti-theory and yeah. And playing it with white is interesting too. The lines that you could take in the beginning. So right here, honestly, now that it's kind of resonated to me what's happening here, and I can't castle over here, I got to put some pressure on this guy right here. This guy has to go, yo. So me coming up here was an excellent move because it forces him to move. Now we're just gonna. So my last two moves are like tempo moves, right? So this move forces queen to move while developing my knight. This next move is going to push up a double pawn while forcing his bishop to find another move or sack, and it's going to take away this diagonal, which is stopping me from castling to that side. Castling to this side is good, but when they have two pieces on the side that you have to be careful, right? I'm going to apply some pressure on that bishop. Hold up, what happened? Let me reload. What happened there? All right. I guess we were at a different part of the game. Yeah, because that happened. All right, I did that. All right, so now we have this file open and that bishop is gone. Yeah, that file is open. But we are going to castle. Wait a minute. Are we up here? We're up to. I can honestly trade that knight too. I could trade that knight because that knight could come here and threaten my queen, right? Yeah, get that knight out of here. Get that knight out of here. If you like studying openings, hold on. Hey, I appreciate the viewership. If you like studying openings, the Blackmar Deemer Gambit. Been having so much fun with that one. Hey, I'll look that up. Thank you. I appreciate the suggestion. Please subscribe. I'm going to be doing a lot more chess based activities here. So, yeah, we just went through all the games that I'm currently playing. And I guess I'll do one more. I'll play a bot. We'll play a bot. Should we go back up against Amir or should we turn it up? You know, once again, I'm about 1,000 ELO. Looks like I'm like 1,100 ELO or approaching that. Um, against the computer bot says I'm about 989. So I will make an attempt at a 1,300. Oh boy, can't believe I'm about to do this on stream. I might get embarrassed, man. 1,400s. I've never beaten a 1,400 before in chess. So let's go up against Vin. Let's see what Vin has to offer, man. And we are playing the London, so we're going to start with D4. All right, what's going on? Is the bot calculating? Let me hit the refresh. Come on, man. King's Indian. We're going f4 with our bishop. Once again, we are playing the London. All right. As you see it, we could just do that, but why would we do that? We're going to continue our natural development, and we will make the move when we need to make the move. Right. So pay attention here. We might get fianchetto Jumbi bishop. We might get a fianchetto bishop, pardon me. But we are going to continue with our natural development here. We could either go here to dissuade this, or we go here naturally. And let's just do this here, protect this guy. Let's see, kind of saw that coming, man. So right here, I am not sure of exactly what to do. But we are going to continue with our setup because he is protected by our queen. I dare you, honestly. All right. This is getting interesting. All right, I'm going to swing that around. Right. So now we got this going on here. Right. Hold up. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful here. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Let's go back and see who we got here again. What was his initial threat? Okay, that right there. That's my threat I had in mind. All right. That bishop is tricky. That's tricky. Because he's hanging on my side, right? He's hanging right now because I decided to take my horse and move it off of B1, and I moved it on to D2. So now I more than likely have to come right about here. Yeah, I'm guessing that was a proper move. Now, one thing I want to point out about this chess match, even though I'm 1,000 ELO, I could tell you right now, we have been developing our pieces, all right? And our opponent has been developing as well, but I feel like we're a little more developed, right? So we got this right here aiming at him. You could jump up here, come here, and it stops this guy from coming up, and then he pops up. Oh, that might be a good move. Take a look at your channel. Why did you decide to stream chess so randomly? Well, chess is something I've always played, but as of recently, a lot has been going on in my life, and it's led me to pour back into chess. I'm just going to start focusing on chess a lot more. I want to play chess. I want to get better. I want to engage with the community. And it seems like chess, it has the community that I personally need right now. I feel like there's a lot of people who are very supportive. People are always willing to learn with each other. And yeah, I'm a gamer, so I love games, but chess is something I've always played, but I've never played live. I've never been brave enough to play online. Knowing that my ELO is so low, I've never been brave enough. But as of recently, I'm like, man, I want to get out there. I want to learn. I want to meet people. I want to engage with the community the same way I engage with every other community. So, yeah, we will be doing a lot more chess. And I have some people that will be coming up on a platform and we'll be going one-on-one, discussing openings, learning, hopefully just getting taught and getting as much information and knowledge as possible. I just want to get better. Truly want to get better with the assistance of the peers within the community, respectfully. All right, so right now I'm thinking about taking this light square bishop and dropping it onto dropping it on the b5. But if he comes up here, then that just it blocks his name. I don't think that's a real good move, but what I do feel like is a decent move is to either push up here or push up here. Kind of early for that though, isn't it? Commendable, man. Much love. Yeah, just got a lot going on right now, and I've just been pouring into chess. Yeah, I feel like when us men go through things, we either pour into our career or pour into a hobby. And yeah, I'm just pouring into here. So much courage to show here is something many IMTGs struggle with today. Yeah, man, I'm just being transparent. I just want to learn, man. I want to engage with the community. I want to have fun. I want to meet people. Hopefully, link up with people, make new friends. You never know. Does my knight going here do anything? Oh, it does. Hold up. That's weird. I don't think that this is a proper move. Nah, that's not good. Let's just push. No, let's go to safety. right, here we go. Always got to watch the king side. Always got to watch the king side push when you're playing this London. And being that I committed already, I've already committed to the castle. There's a chance I might have to play h3 so that bishop boy can slide down here in case there's too much pressure, because this is coming without a doubt. Interesting. Kind of want to pop out, but then all that does is bring him here. And then what do I get? Really nothing. So let's strengthen ourselves here on this side. Oh, yeah, thank you. I see what you said. I see what you said. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, she must feel trapped and locked inside. I kind of want to offer up this trade right here, too. But we're going to push there. Oh, my God, that was a mistake on my behalf. Oh, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. We're good money. We're good money. But if we offer this and this, we can swing around. All right, I think we just push with the London, right? We just push. I think we push our pawn up. Yeah, I appreciate the little hint right there too. Consider how locked in your queen must feel. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. It's not a bunch of people who are like, "Oh, you suck." Like, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate the love. Yeah. My first time playing live on stream, man. Just trying to have a good time. Got a lot going on in life, and this helps me. You know what? Let's try this. Let's see what happens here. I will take you. No, I didn't consider that. But I'll take that light square bishop off the thing going. Man, I didn't see that. If I would have saw that, I probably wouldn't have done that. But I will take it. That was way too early, man. Now he gets development and he gets a nice cool piece. And we lose a little bit. So we're going to push up this pawn here and see what his horse has to say about that. He might come over here. No, he jumps in the center. Okay, I know to never do that again. That's for sure. So now we are looking out for. Let me see what you got going on here. I'm gonna just get a little pin going here. Try to get you guys pinned up, and we have a take. Now, very, very important part. Do we just take that, and that, and that? Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, I did not see that. Yikes, man. You got to do better. Chaotic Flame, you got to do better. Well, we are getting 8 alive here, guys. Oh, we are getting 8 up. We are getting 8 up now. No need to risk. No need to risk this bishop. We might need him. But if our bishop here, boom. Oh, no, we'll do it. Oh, you did it. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? I think we're going to take towards the center here because taking with the taking with the queen offers up the queen trade that I really don't want. I really don't want the queen trade here. But taking with that. Now we might have to offer up that queen trade, man. I do not like that. We could push up. Then what happens? What happens if I push up on that queen? Then she comes down here. All right. Dang it. No, whatever. Let's just play. It's getting late. It's getting late, people. Thank you. I appreciate you, bro. Mr. Insert Name, I appreciate you, man. Whoever you are, man. All right, I want to do it like this, though. Check you. Very interesting. Oh, gotta watch them dark squares. Gotta watch them dark squares. Cannot do that. Thank you. Come again. That's tricky. Oh my lord, that's tricky, bro. Because you come here and he comes here, you're just screwed. Just straight up screwed. If I come here and then he comes here, and then I could. Oh, this is a trap. This is trappy. I kind of got to get rid of this guy right here. This is trappy. This is trappy. Think what'll happen if the one defending gets attacked. Yeah, this is trappy. But this is what I love about the game. This is trappy. I think we need to apply a little more pressure on this square right here. But even then, he could come here and he'll be attacking here. But he'll be too slow if he does that. Let's see. But if I go here and he takes, then I just take. So let's see. He took. That might have been a bad. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. And then if I check here, now man, that's trappy. You got to be careful, man. What rating is this dude? 1300. That is so many trappies. You think so, man? I don't know, man. That's trappy. Like even if I come here, I'm thinking then he'll just no, he can't even get in between us. He can't get in between us because I'll be here. I'll have to just jump back here. But that's dangerous. But then I could split here. But then my horse is done. Got to get the horse to safety, man. Can't get too greedy right here. Even though I have a check, I don't see like a mate situation here. Because if I go here and I check him, then all he could do is go back here or go over here. But if he goes over here, no, he can't. Check. You go back. Or you going to this corner. You going to that corner. I could swing him around. You know what? Check. Yeah, I fumbled. Yeah, we messed up there. Oh boy, did we mess up there. Gotta love it though. Yeah, I know I messed up. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. What? Oh no! Oh my god! I pre-moved. I pre-moved. I pre-moved, y'all. I pre-moved. Oh my god, I pre-moved. Oh my goodness, y'all. I pre-moved, y'all. Oh my lord. I pre-moved. I pre-moved. How could I? I'm so bad at chess. I'm so bad, yo. Oh my god. All right, I could just ladder him now. There's a way to ladder him out. Let's ladder you down. Man, that was a roller coaster. What a win. What a win. What a win. What a win. Took it all the way down to the end game. I wonder how many mistakes, blunders, and mess ups I had there. What do you mean, bad? You're winning. Nah, I appreciate it. Yeah, checkmate is inevitable. Yo, I appreciate the support, man. But you know what? You know what's crazy? One mistake and four inaccuracies. That's just how. All right, so I guess I just learned something myself. Like, wow. So that's less inaccuracy. Let me take this off now. That's less inaccuracies than I've made in all of my other matches. That's less inaccuracies, but it felt way more difficult. And I guess that's just what it is when you're playing someone at a higher rating than you. That bot is 1300, so they're playing on a 1300 level. I'm going to assume, right? And wow, that feels challenging. And I know that there's so many moves. I feel like there was so many times I could have made better moves, But let's see. Let's see. Start with our book moves. Open up to the London. We're going to end the stream in a couple minutes as well, man. I appreciate y'all. Right here, all book moves, all book London. Right. This was all book London opening. Right. So once again, notice the position we have here. Only thing we're really missing is this right here, but we'll have our triangle. We'll have our bishop shooting. Right. We'll have our horse attacking here. He's going to fall back to G3 probably, or maybe H2, depending on the circumstance. Right. Just to give you an idea of what we are attacking here with the London. And then, we're going to push up, apply pressure right here. Right. Yeah, I like that. We are applying pressure right here, right here, right here, right there. Yeah, we are applying pressure. All right, so let's continue on. Shout out to Mr. Insert Name in the comments. I appreciate you, man. Been rocking out the last couple of games. All right, so this is the London structure. But we have the opportunity to bring our bishop not only to G3, but also back to H2 in case we get a lot of king side pressure, right? When these pawns start coming down the ranks early, man, it hurts, man. I seem to know a lot about the London, huh? Well, the London is the only thing I've played, and like I watch nothing but chess all day. In the background, I have Gotham chess on, like literally right now over there, Gotham chess, right? And I got two screens here. I just be locked in. When it comes to the London, yes, or any other position, I don't have the knowledge of. But the London, I've been playing for, I want to say years, bro. I've been playing the London for years. So yeah, right here, this right here is all right. So after you get your pieces developed, if you still don't see any threats, this is the move you want to make. You want to start pushing up on E4. Now I know that, so now I do it. This right here is when I was at my lowest, I guess, right around here. The game was returned to equal when what I should have done was taken my pawn and taken on E5. But we still got it, right? We offered the queen trade, and that's what made the game difficult. All right. So let me see. Element Hill. He's a big advocate for the Carol Khan. Post past the Hippo, is that the next one you're considering? Yeah, the Carol Khan. Yeah, mainly because the name sounds cool, but Gotham Chess really speaks highly about the Carol Khan. So I need to learn some more techniques with black besides going into the Hippo, because I'm good for just going in that Hippo and sliding the rook until you make a mistake. I'll slide that rook until you make a mistake, and then I'll execute. But even with that being said, I don't really know my best attacks with the Hippo. I just don't. So I stick to the London system. Stick to what you know. So this is what made this game very difficult. I had to do this without my pawn, and I just felt like I was at a losing position. When I lost queen, it felt like I was at a losing position. But something happened right around here. That was the big mistake the computer made. That. We fighting here, right? We actually okay here. Saying that they should have came down here, aimed at me here, right? But instead we take, and now we have our central structure back, kind of. All right, horse moves up. They're telling me I should have jumped up here and connected. See, that was a mistake right here. All right, Mr. Insert Name, this was the mistake right here. Right there. And I felt it as soon as I make it. The math wasn't mathing, man. Wow. Is this where I pre-moved? Yeah, I pre-moved. Oh my lord. But yeah, we still got it. We still got it. All right. This has been extremely fun, I must say. And I appreciate you all I had a lot of fun playing chess with you guys. And I appreciate all the help and all the support. Shout out to Mr. Insert Name. I see you on the YouTube. Please subscribe to the YouTube. I'm very optimistic about one day being able to generate revenue off of YouTube. I've been doing YouTube for over a decade, but I've just like really started taking it serious over the course of the last 2 years. So if you subscribe, it's well appreciated. Well appreciated. And I also produce, I make music. I run a podcast called Keep It On Wax with my co-host Mike Morgan. Also run Nothing Left to Do But Win podcast, where we talk about finance, relationships, and parenting mainly as our three main topics, as well as current events. We like to have very, very difficult conversations in a safe environment. So if that's something you're interested in, check us out. And I'm going to let you pick, man. Which one are we ending with? Imminent Danger or Juggernaut? How we ending the stream off, Mr. Insert Name? Juggernaut, Imminent Danger, or The Villain? You get to pick whatever one you want. These are instrumentals produced by yours truly. All right, the Juggernaut. You hear that? You know, people hear that. Tim, you were like one. You're able to hear that. Yeah, man. Much love. Appreciate you rocking out with the stream, man. Appreciate the support, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a little choppy. Yeah, I have a bad connection here. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to let this instrumental rock, and I'm going to get up out of here. SoundCloud.com/chaotic flame. YouTube.com/ nothing left to do but win. We just had our first chess stream, 1,000 ELO with the London system. We're going to close this one out with a beat that I produced a long time ago. This one is called The Juggernaut. Appreciate it.
Chaotic. Chaotic.